Makhosi amahle. Usishi futhi lo. Ncwaba, Mathendro, bayikhulu. Ngihamba nogoba amajanga samahle, ombambo, omageza ngobisi. Today I'm going to the river. I'm taking someone for a cleansing. And I thought to myself, let me explain the rules of what you do to prepare yourself when you go to the river. Again, it is not a one-size-fits-all. We all have spirit guides. We all have ancestors that may have different needs and different requirements. As a spiritually gifted person, you don't have to wait for someone like me to take you to the river. You, yourself, can go to the river. But it's important for you to respect the spirits of the river. So, even if you are married, please don't have sex before you go to the river. In fact, I would even say perhaps 3 days before you go there. Don't have sex. We try and get into the state of purity. Then we pray, we phahla, we let the ancestors know, we let our angels know that we need them to cover us and be with us as we go to the river. Also, in your prayers, pray that you are cleansed spiritually so that you are in the right space. Then your heart must be clear. What do I mean by that? Sometimes I go to the river with people that have a lot of heavy burdens, things they haven't spoken about, things they haven't let go. It is important to forgive. One of the best ways to do this, to clear your heart, talk about it. Find someone you trust. Talk about what's bugging you before you go inside the water. Let it out. I had someone who had so much hate that when I parked the car at the river, they said to me, this man cannot go into the river until he speaks. So I asked him and I told him that your guides are saying you're not ready to go into the river. Then he started speaking. He spoke until he cried. The anger that was inside of him. Leave it, clear it, open your heart before you go into the water. It is very important. It is important to phahla. It is important to pray, to let your guides know why you're going into the water. Why are you doing this? There's a number of reasons we go into the water, but mostly it's to cleanse, to open up things that are blocked. Issues of money must remain in that water stream, must go with it. Maybe you want to cleanse for a baby you lost. Do that. Maybe you want to cleanse ancestors that are not cleansed. Do that. Go to the river. Maybe you just came out of a long-term relationship. Maybe it was an issue of soul ties. I don't know. Go to the river. Everything is soluble in water. That means everything melts in water. This includes matters of the spirit. Go there. Maybe you want to clear cases, imkhokha, or ibopho, people who said there's no ways you're going to make it far in life. Ibopho. Those are hexes. Those are things people that are wishing on you, that are horrible. Sometimes it's people you trust. You might not know it, but there are people who are putting hexes on you. Go to the river. Cleanse yourself. Now, others get to the river and they throw silver coins before they go in respect of the spirit that lives in the water. Others are not required to do that. Others will tell you that God is the one I respect. He created the spirit that's in that water. So he is the one I pay respect to. Carry candles. Carry impepo. So that when you get there, you're going to set up, put up your candles, light them, light impepo. Others are going to ask me, Mkulu, what color candles do I carry? It doesn't matter. Carry the candles that you see. Maybe your guides are leading you. Remember, the yellow one is important because it opens paths. It clears your path. You can carry the blue one as well. It's related to water. You can carry the white one because you want light. You can carry the green one because it's for prosperity. So you can carry all colors. It's up to you. But see what your guides are trying to show you. If you feel your faith is not strong enough at this point for you to go into the water by yourself, then get someone, get a healer. Or maybe ask a friend that you know is spiritually gifted. Hey, my friend, please take me and pray for me in the water. But whether your faith is strong or not at that point, when you are feeling a need for you to go into the water, there is something pulling you there. So go into the water. Others are afraid of going into the water because they say there is a huge snake in there that will take them away. Or I've always been afraid because I know something is in there. And I've heard stories. Yes, there is a mystical creature that stays in the big rivers. But sometimes it's really about logic. Right now, there's storms and rivers are raging and you're not a good swimmer. Maybe find a safer spot or wait for the storms to pass so that the water doesn't take you. But please remember the prerequisites of things you need to do in order to be pure before you go into the river. Thank you. Lesedi, Thokozani, Kamaku, Tobela, Makosi, Ngiyabonga.